So I last night, Magic Mike, Amac the lawyer and I went to dinner with Killer Mike and his beautiful wife Shay. And we went to a restaurant. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I got to tell you about celebrity. Okay, I want you all to hear this right now. You gotta hear this story. So when I'm out and about, and I know stretch of the imagination, am I a celebrity? I just do talk radio on WSB, right? On 95.5 WSB. So when I'm out and about, like I've been in the store, supermarket, online, and I'll say something to the cash register, and a lady behind me or a guy behind me will say, "Hey, you're Shelley Winter. I recognize your voice," and they'll take a selfie or something like that. And it happens not a lot. I like it to happen a lot more, but you know what I mean? It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens, right? I'm out and about in my regular travels, and people will either see me because we have the video or pictures on the site now, or you can see us on video at WSBradio.com, web, or watch live, or they'll hear my voice. And I don't think I have a distinctive voice, but people will say I have a distinctive voice or accent, New York accent. So anyway, people will say, "Hey, you're Shelley Winter. I listen to your show." They'll take a selfie and stuff. And it makes you feel good. You know, it makes you feel like, oh, wow, you know, people are listening. You know, I have a listener. And so you feel good about that. Well, I've been out with Clark Howard. Clark Howard is a celebrity. I mean, with a capital C. One day I was at Costco. I saw Clark in Costco. We walked out together, and we're just talking about Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and everything that was going on at the time. And we're standing there having a conversation. We're talking about radio and everything. And Clark is the nicest guy. He'll talk for hours with you. He's a great man. Like, literally, when you meet him in person, he's a wonderful human being. Like, just one of those salt-of-the-earth guys. So we're standing there, and this young African-American woman walks up to him and says, "Oh, my God, you're Clark Howard. My mom and I listen to you all the time. We take your advice." And she hands me her phone and says, "Can you take a selfie of us?" And I didn't think of a thing of it. I'm with Clark Howard, right? And I took the selfie and everything. And funny part of that story, Clark never said, "This is Shelley Winter." He just kind of took, you know what I mean? I always remember that, right? So anyway, long story short, he's still a great guy. So anyway, now, last night, I'm out to dinner with Killer Mike, his beautiful wife Shay, and my beautiful fiance Amac the lawyer, right? And so we're sitting. So Amac the lawyer and I got to the restaurant earlier than they did, because when I texted him, I said, "Hey, we're on our way here. If you want to meet up with us, let's double date." And he was like, "Yeah, we're on our way. We'll just be a little bit behind you." So we're sitting there, kind of waiting for them to get there. So we took a little while for us to get our bread, right? It's fine. It was busy that night, right? I ordered a glass of wine, and Amac ordered a drink. They came, relatively fast, but, we still had to wait, right? Mike and Shay step in the room, sit down, and drinks, water, bread, they just start flowing. People coming by the table. What do you need? What do you need? And it was wonderful to watch, right? But the best part of it, we're at a restaurant that sells seafood, right? I ordered a burger because you know what I mean? Amac ordered her food. It took a little while for it to get there. They sit down. Within 5 minutes, 2 orders of lobster tails come out. "Hey, congratulations on your 3 Grammys. This is on the house." And I'm like, lobster tails on the house? Now, I tell this story to brag on my friend, Killer Mike, right? Winner of 3 Grammys. I'm telling this story to brag on him. But you really don't know what it is to have dinner in Atlanta with a real celebrity until you have dinner with Killer Mike. I mean, you really don't. People coming by the table, them remembering him. And here's the most powerful thing about him. He's so humble. A waitress came by the table, and he remembered her from another restaurant she worked at and asked her, this is powerful what I'm about to say, asked her, "How is your son? How old is he now?" And she said, "Oh, you remember you took a picture with him," and she pulled up the picture on her phone. The man, of all the thousands and millions of people that he probably meets in any given week or day or travels, he remembered this waitress and her 12-year-old son. And that's the lesson I learned. And I tell the story to kind of have fun and tell you, but I really want to tell you what kind of human being my friend is. Not only is he a high-profile, very successful musician, artist, and celebrity, but he's also the most down-to-earth person you'll ever meet. And that's why you could be sitting at a table with somebody and get sent lobster tails on the house. Not because He won 3 Grammys, but because he's a good dude. And everybody recognizes that he's a good dude. Shelley Winter Show. We'll